First tonight, a student walkout to protest the UW-Oshkosh staffing issues.
And a first for the House of Representatives. All this and more here on Titan TV News.
Live from the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. Stories that matter to you. From local to national news. Student run, student produced. This is Titan TV News, live at 4.
Welcome to Titan TV News. I'm Jena Plutz.
And I'm Jack Gold.
This past Tuesday, the United Faculty and Staff of Oshkosh staged a walkout in support of the UW-Oshkosh instructor staff. It began at the Culver Family Welcome Center, making its way towards Sage Hall, and later moved across campus to Polk Library. The walkout was in protest of furloughs for employees and proposed layoffs of over 200 non-teaching employees. Chanting could be heard across campus with slogans such as "Put students first," "Chop from the top," and "Save our staff." At the end of the rally, the crowd did one final chant. Some members of the University of Wisconsin-Madison walked out in solidarity. Various guest speakers attended the event from UW-Oshkosh as well as from other UW system schools, including UW-Madison and UW-Green Bay. Many students and faculty came to support the rally. An online petition was created that received over 500 signatures. The petition laid out 8 expectations for the university, including cutting administrative position salaries over instructional and student support position salaries, as well as more clarity regarding future workloads and working conditions and viable part-time options for faculty who want lower than full-time status.
Chaos on Capitol Hill as House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is ousted from his post. The motion to vacate the speakership passed this afternoon in a narrow vote. Now we're seeing something that's never happened before in American history. A speaker removed from his post and a paralyzed Congress with one of the 3 branches of American government without a leader. Gloria Panzmino explains.
The office of Speaker of the House of the United States House of Representatives is hereby declared vacant.
A revolt on Capitol Hill. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy put his political life on the line Tuesday, calling a vote on a motion to oust him from his post. That motion passed by a vote of 216 to 210. The effort was led by Congressman Matt Gaetz of Florida and comes just days after McCarthy relied on Democrats to pass a stopgap spending bill to avert a government shutdown. The move to oust McCarthy is yet another escalation of long-standing tensions between McCarthy and a bloc of conservative hardliners in his party.
If you throw a speaker out that has 99% of their conference, that kept government open and paid the troops, I think we're in a really bad place for how we're going to run Congress.
As expected, no Democrats came to McCarthy's aid.
This is not a Democratic problem. This is a Republican problem. They supposedly have the majority. They should be able to pick their own speaker.
Kevin McCarthy's not trustworthy. We don't trust him. Their own conference doesn't trust him.
McCarthy says he will fight it out on the House floor, even if it means running for Speaker again. In the meantime, Republicans frustrated with Gaetz as they brace for the impact of a paralyzed government.
It definitely puts the majority in jeopardy when you see disunity.
I think it's sending a terrible signal to the electorate in advance of the 24 election.
I'm Gloria Pasmino reporting.
When we come back, Pub Crawl is right around the corner.
An Oshkosh's Into the Night event kicks off. Stay tuned.
The man behind the famous Green Bay Packers G logo has died at the age of 83. John Gordon was a young art student working as an assistant equipment manager for the NFL team in 1961. Hall of Fame coach Vince Lombardi had the idea of putting a logo on the Packers helmets for the very first time. Gordon whipped up the famous logo and went on to be an adjunct professor at St. Norbert College in De Pere, Wisconsin. He passed away Saturday after a long battle with Alzheimer's.
The Oshkosh pub crawl is fast approaching. Starting the weekend of October 13th, dorms will be on a modified security desk schedule, starting October 13th at 7:30 p.m. and ending Sunday, October 15th at 3 a.m. Remember to stay safe and contact campus police if you need assistance.
It's a reunion years in the making. One dog owner lost her beloved Shih Tzu, Bella, over 2 years ago in Chicago. They finally reunited once again at a pet shelter in Wisconsin. And as Nolan Bullman explains, the owner has an important message for all pet owners.
In August 2021, a Shih Tzu named Bella was stolen from her home with Ebony Long in Chicago. 2 years and nearly 300 miles later,
Bella! Bella! Oh, Bella! Hey, Bella!
Bella and Ebony finally meet again.
I don't know what I'm feeling. It's just unbelievable. Like, I would never thought I would ever see Bella again. When she came missing, I didn't know what to do. I can't believe I got it in my hand right now.
Bella was found running along a country road in the rain. She could barely walk, her nails were overgrown, pushing into the pads of her paws, and parts of her were covered in feces. Staff at Marshfield Area Pet Shelter eventually cleaned Bella up and let Ebony know the good news.
She was crying. She got me crying. She was just thanked me over and over many times.
Thankful for people with great hearts to help out.
I wish I could meet the woman who picked my dog up off that side of the road. If you seeing this, or thank you, you are everything.
See something, say something, do something, you know. See a pet in need, help it out.
But no miracle would have been possible without a microchip, something that everyone involved stresses its importance.
Get your pet microchip, please. Especially if you want your pet.
It is just very, very satisfying. I'm just so happy. And it frees up shelter space, and that's what microchips help with.
Not only is Ebony heading home with her beloved dog, but as a bonus, the shelter gave them plenty of turkey and chicken to keep Bella nice and well fed.
Tonight is Into the Night in Oshkosh, UWO's new student and family programs, in collaborating with Downtown Oshkosh for this event. This event will feature arts in many different forms. There will be dancers, painters, local musicians, and much more. There will be plenty of activities including karaoke, acid washing shirts, crafts, and more. This event is free and it runs from 5 to 9 p.m. at the Opera House Square at the City Center in downtown Oshkosh. For students that would like to attend, a free bus will be available to take you to downtown Oshkosh from campus from 5:30 to 9:15 p.m. outside of Reeves Union.
Who let the dogs out? Pamphlets with this question have cropped up around campus in recent weeks, thanks to artist and alum Tim Brenner. The pamphlets feature various drawings of dogs in apartment windows and even alongside Kermit and Miss Piggy. Titan TV News reached out to Tim to ask about pamphlets and why they're showing up.
I started this new zine project in the middle of the summer, and it's kind of just like a promotion thing, you know, because it has my Instagram on the back, so it's kind of like a business card, but it's like, it's something that's like free, and I don't know, it's like something that, like, if I found it, I'd be like, oh, cool, awesome, you know, and yeah, so I mean, I guess that's just my hopes, is that it's like people find it and they like look at my Instagram, and then like, yeah.
You can find Tim Brenner on Instagram with his handle @TDBrenner.
Candy giant Haribo, the inventor of the gummy bear, is entering a national contest for the best water tower mural. The German company commissioned this mural next to its first ever North American factory in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, which opened in July. The 121-foot tank features 11-foot tall gummy bears and a 23-foot tall Haribo gold bears. The muralist spent 51 days painting it. It's one of 11 Wisconsin towers competing in the contest by protecting coding marker Tnemic. Anyone could vote at tnemic.com.
When we come back, a Halloween decoration that insists it's not a jack-o'-lantern.
And a 104-year-old is still breaking records. Stay tuned. The U.S. economy is dealing with 3 major strikes, but it appears some progress is being made. One group might soon be ready for lights, camera, and action, while another group may be inching towards pumping the brakes on their standoff. The third strike is scheduled to end this weekend, at least for now. John Lornick reports.
The largest healthcare strike in U.S. history is on day 3.
We don't feel valued. We don't feel that Kaiser executives are listening to the frontline workers.
More than 75,000 Kaiser Permanente employees are back on the picket line in California, Colorado, Oregon, and Washington State. The union coalition is demanding better pay and benefits, as well as more staffing.
We've been bargaining since April, okay? When we decided to give our 10-day strike notice, that's when bargaining actually started happening.
The Kaiser Permanente strike is set to end Saturday, but union officials say a longer strike could happen in November if a deal hasn't been made by then. Strike 2, the United Auto Workers, is still driving forward since it began last month.
I think we're at a point where it's a lose-lose. Now it's just a matter of how much does everybody want to lose?
General Motors said it made a counteroffer to the UAW's most recent proposal, adding in a statement that it is, quote, ready and willing to negotiate in good faith 24/7 to reach an agreement. As for the third and final strike, in a joint statement with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers Wednesday, SAG-AFTRA announced that talks will restart Friday. The parties are then expected to work over the weekend and resume on Monday. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
The ongoing actors' strike and the recently resolved writers' strike could end up causing a $4 billion or more worth in damage, according to Milken Institute, an economic think tank.
Netflix could raise prices a few months after the SAG-AFTRA strike ends. That's according to the Wall Street Journal, citing anonymous sources. The journal reports fees are likely to go up in U.S. and Canada, followed by several global markets. It's unclear when that could happen or what the revised plans might cost. Netflix says it's already making more off customers by cracking down on password sharing and ending its basic plan. For now, customers can stream with ads or pay up to $20 a month. They have to pay extra to put a non-household member on an account.
It could be this Halloween's hottest new lawn decoration, the tall pumpkin creature on sale at Target that insists it's not a jack-o'-lantern. Fans are obsessed with the creature's catchphrase, so much so that the product has become hard to come by. CNN's Jeannie Moos reports on why fans are so obsessed.
The supply has become dry as a bone, not for the 12-foot skeleton. It's the 8-foot pumpkin that is the new must-have decoration this Halloween.
I am not a jack-o'-lantern. My name is Louis.
Louis, the talking pumpkin.
My name is Louis.
Is pretty much sold out at Target stores, even though he's not cheap. $180.
I am not a king. I am not a god. I am Louis.
All Louis does is say a few canned lines.
Hello, hello, hello.
But there's something about his catchphrase.
I am not a jack-o'-lantern. My name is Louis.
It seems to have mesmerized the masses.
My name is Louis.
Ever since Louis went viral, as one commenter wrote, I can't stop saying my name is Louis because of that Target pumpkin.
Going to Target to see if they have Louis.
There he is, peeking out above the shelves. Fans make pilgrimages to the store to shoot TikTok videos of themselves with Louis. Though the skeleton dwarfs him, Louis gets 5-star reviews, even from owners who admit he's kind of flimsy. But whatever you do, don't call Louis Jack.
I am not a jack-o'-lantern.
This pumpkin seems to be filling our heads.
My name is Louis. Louis.
Louis! Louis has heads spinning faster than the girl in The Exorcist. Jeannie Moos, CNN, New York.
The U.S. economy added 336,000 jobs in September. That's nearly double what was expected, according to data released Friday by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Economists were predicting 170,000 jobs to be added last month. September's numbers are the largest monthly employment gain since January and are significantly higher than the 227,000 jobs added in August. September's stark gain was helped in part by the leisure and hospitality industry. That alone added 96,000 jobs. This marks the 33rd consecutive month of job growth in the U.S. When we come back, an update on your UW Oshkosh football and women's soccer.
But first, let's take a look at your weekend weather. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome back. I'm Dylan Przybylski, one of your sports directors with your Titan TV Sports Update. Last Saturday, the UW Oshkosh football team opened up conference play by welcoming their rival UW Whitewater to J.J. Keller Field. The Oshkosh Titans were 2-1 coming into this game, ranked at 20 in the nation. The Warhawks were 3-0 coming into this game, beating 3 straight ranked opponents as they were ranked number 4 in the nation. The longtime rivals had this game penciled on their calendars. Now the game started out slow, neither team scoring until late in the first when the Warhawks strike first. Then the Warhawks opened up the second quarter with this run from Elijah Maher-Parr. Later in that quarter, the Titans are down 13-0 and quarterback Alec Ogden decides to keep it himself and proceeds to score, putting the Warhawks up by 20 with a few seconds left until halftime. The Warhawks then kicked a field goal, giving them a 23-0 lead entering the half. The Titans put some points on the board late in the third with a touchdown from Trey Tetzlaff. He gets a flip pass from Kobe Berghammer. That would be his first of 2 touchdowns for Tetzlaff. The Warhawks start the fourth quarter with a rushing touchdown from Tamir Thomas. Now, the Warhawks are known for using 2 running backs. Both starting backs scored in this game. The Warhawks go back-to-back plays as Berghammer throws an interception to Joey Antonetti, who will take it to the house for a pick 6. And this was in the fourth quarter. Game was already over, but the interception did happen. Now the Titans would answer right back with a 71-yard touchdown pass to Daniel Feinart. The last scoring play of the game would be a receiving touchdown to, yes, you guessed it, Trey Tetzlaff. The Titans would cap that touchdown off with a 2-point conversion, and the final score of the game would be Warhawks 37, Titans 21. The Titans are now 2-2, and the Warhawks stay undefeated on the season. The Titans' next game is this Saturday, where they will be traveling to UW Stout Blue Devils home field. Now, the UW Oshkosh women's soccer team had their Vamos Titans night after the football game. They opened up conference play against the UW Lacrosse Eagles. The Titans came into this game with a 1-6-3 record, while the Eagles came into this game with an 8-1 record. Now, the Eagles started the game out hot, scoring in the first 10 minutes on this goal from Maggie Hernandez. Claire Cater gets credited with the assist. Just a little over 20 minutes have passed in the game, and the Eagles are in scoring position once again. Ainsley Allen scores for the Eagles, assisted by Chelsea Gale, but the Eagles weren't done just yet. 10 minutes later, and the Eagles scored again for the third time in the first half. Sarah Spurts gets a goal assisted from Caitlin Kurtz. Enter into the second half, and Kate Whitney scores the only goal for the Titans on a free kick. The Titans would end up losing this one 3-1. Now the Titans sit with a record of 1-8-3, and the Eagles are currently at 10-1. The Titans will be in action this Saturday at J.J. Keller Field at Titan Stadium. The UW Stout Blue Devils will be coming into town. Stay tuned for more Titan TV news, but first a look at the upcoming UW Oshkosh sports schedule.
Friday is time to carbo load. That's because October 6th is National Noodle Day. You can mark the day by trying to make your own pasta or take things easy and go out to eat for noodles. Maybe easier still, stir up some packaged mac and cheese or ramen noodles at home. If you really want to go crazy, Enter a spaghetti eating contest. Noodles were invented in China around 4,000 years ago, but instant ramen noodles didn't come along until 1958, originating in Japan. Celebrating by posting your best pasta pics on social media with the hashtag National Noodle Day.
That's all we have this week. I'm Jack Gold.
And I'm Jena Plutz. Make sure to check out the Choral Program's Titan Bistro happening tonight at 7:30 in the ANC building. Have a good night.